I gotta go take care of my retainers and stuff first. Let me get all this junk. Oop. My alarm to tell me to take my pills, but I already did that. Hopefully my internet doesn't die again. Oh yeah, I can't. That's so obnoxious. That's so obnoxious. Just let me attune to the big etherite. Please. What? Your internet died yesterday too? Yeah. At like 3:30, it died. Right as I was getting into what was probably gonna be the last cutscene of the stream anyway. But, still obnoxious. Still omega obnoxious. Hi, Karoshi! Lolly ho! Ugh. I have a bit of a headache, but I took some Advil, so hopefully it will kick in. It's like a sinus headache, so I'm like, fuck. Don't get sick. Don't get sick! But I always get sick. All the time. Oh. Yes. Go. I need to get more ventures. Peepo shake germ. Mood. I only have 5 ventures. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We're doing MSQ. It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah. The apocalypse is still happening. Gotta be one of the weathers of all time. Apocalypse. Okay, Stola, let's try this again, huh? Let's try this again, huh? Okay. Okay, Graha's still here.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors?
Yeah.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
I mean, it feels like it was hours ago.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
Okay, they didn't want Graha to say it, so I'll say it. Shit went down. It started with a merchant that I knew.
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
Yup. Yep.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Kingdom Hearts?
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not.
Just be happy then, forehead.
Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me.
Oh?
We have it on good authority that Karl Zahl's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
Oh, yes.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast.
True.
Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Monka.
Look! It's the satrap! The satrap!
The satrap.
Thank the heavens.
Thank God it's the satrap. Sorry, my chair
My
is so
countrymen.
loud.
I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Oh.
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
Oh no.
You are?
I'm Matya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
It's our friend.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit. Wait, you're...
Hello, my friend.
But no, that can wait.
Yeah, what's your
When the
news?
skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb! What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, sink their fangs into him?
Oh no. Oh no.
The fangs!
Oh no. Oh no.
Get away from her, now!
Oh, God.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run as fast as you can! Ah! 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 No! Ah!
Oh my God!
Vitra, our people, you must save them.
Oh my God, no. No? No? What the fuck? It...
My son,
He got eaten!
Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes, you will survive. You must.
Get out of here. Raha? I thought Cat Lady couldn't see them.
Be strong, my friends. Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations. Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground.
Hot.
Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right.
Go with them, will you?
And leave you here?
We will save these people. As many as we can.
Okay. I mean, all right. We must save Palaka Stand, whatever it takes. Matsuya, it pains me to put you into harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well. Of course, Palaka Stand is not far, just down that hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. And in that case, this is what we shall do. Extolda, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alize and I will keep Matsuya hidden amidst the trees and follow when the path is clear. There's no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. So Cat Lady only can't see them when you need her to get out of AoE. I knew it. Yeah, I wonder, because she said she couldn't see them, and yet she was fighting them just fine. So... Interesting. Interesting, Y'shtola. Well, chat, you're gonna have to help me with this. If they let you. Oh no. Oh no, they might. They might let you help me with this. Yeah, chat, you get to help. Get him. Stab him. Yeah, stab him. Good chat. We must say Key refused to help. No, you have to help. I mean, I put cool, Eastern armor on you. I mean, barding. Yeah, kick him! Give him the old pocket sand. Yeah, kick him! Rah rah ree, kick him in the knee. Rah rah ras, kick him in the other knee. Hi chat. Oh boy, I can finally go to this area. Smiles? I've been seeing this aetheryte for ever. Hey, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna go click on the aetheryte. Okay. I'll go click on it. Let me attune, you son of a bitch. Yeah. Thank God. I hate not being able to attune. It's hard to kick as a bird. I mean, yeah, but you got good kicking feats. Good kicking bird feats. It cannot be. We must heal those we can and quickly. I see no beast, but stay on your guard. I'm not a healer. Ooh, I do have clemency, though. Motionless villager. Hey, are you okay? The villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. Are you sure? Yeah, they're dead. The cooling body has already begun to stiffen. The massive wound suggests the villager was gored by a terrible beast. Nope. I'm a paladin, you know. Hello? Though the villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live. Even if I wake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond. Alright. Okay. Glad everything is going well. Well, what do you mean I can't go under there? It's perfectly cat-sized. We'll mark that down as a saved one. Yeah. Have you come to help us? Too late. Too late. My family, my friends. All right. Mark another one down as saved. All dead now. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope others managed to flee, but if the rest have been turned to beasts, by the 12. Let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further, and no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. Just smile, chat! Just smile. I can tend to the rest. Pray look after Matsuya. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. We helped. We did it. Oh, Extolda! This is Yeruvet, the elder here. He's hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Young Matsuya here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde, in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Chaos. Matsuya, do you perchance remember Karasaf and Mevin? The young couple who always bought your freshest catches? How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way, but Karasaf and Mevin bought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe. To elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid. I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry! I just want to unlock more locations. I mean, I want to help. Smiles? Because I did so good helping these people. I did such a good job. I'm so good at helping. I discovered a new location. Bujamanga. Bujamga, sorry. Bujamga. Bunga bunga. Illumoth. Ugh, I don't like the marbles. I don't like the little bloops on their head either. The berries. Or whatever they are. They kind of look like illuminated grapes. Get away from me! Get away from me! Also, don't look at chat. Awful breath. Don't hit. Oh! I was gonna say, don't hit chat with your awful breath. Look. Ether current. One day I will fly. Hey, what's up? The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please, stay back! That was Karasaf! Oh no, this is not good. I'll take a look. Please do, the cry came from the ruins. You must hurry! I'll take a look or you wait here. It's the same thing. I can already see this. Oh dear. Oh my. I hate this one the most. Because it's basically a flayed elephant. The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Exilda. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be! Is anyone? My arms, so heavy, and my legs. I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them. Need to be with them. I need... Karasef, no! No, Karasef, you must stay strong. More time. I thought I had... I don't want to die. Just stay strong. Forehead. Thank you. Please find them. He's dead. It was that easy. Mevon still lives and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palaka's stand. There's nowhere else she could have gone, I think. Hey, your husband's dead! Oops. But he didn't turn into a monster, so... Forgive me, Karasef. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. I think he'd understand. Right? Oh, yes. I can climb up here. No, not the monkeys! Not the monkeys. They're like monkey lemurs. Peepo fight monkey. Well, you show them, chat. You kick them. Because they're throwing rocks at me. Very rude. Very rude. Throwing rocks at me. I'm right in front of you. You see no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Mavan and the child must be elsewhere. Elsewhere? Surely not with these marbles. Ufiti! You can get Ufiti as a mount. A lot of people got him during the Mog Tombstone event, or Mogstone event, or whatever it was called. I instead got the puppy. Oh! Magic! Magic! Get fucked. Oh. Chat needs a snack. Snack for chat. Also, we should change up the minion for today. It's a mushroom! Feed these nuts in your mouth. God. If Mavan and her daughter came through this area recently, you see no evidence of their passage. And we're back here. And Matsuya looks panicked. Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. Oh, gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Mavan and her little one to safety. Hey, kitty girl changed her hair. Yeah, it's for spooky season. The hair is supposed to be black, but it's brown. But the red eyes, hell yeah. Spooky. Spooky hair.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
Estinian. Oh, yellow.
It's me. How fare you below?
Bad.
Understood. I will inform Vritra.
Bad.
Chaos and panic sweep Raz Khan, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father.
He didn't just fall, he got eaten.
My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there.
Fell into a gullet, yeah. He got picked up and eaten. Like a toddler with a Barbie doll. Head first. Head first!
Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
As my companions tell it, wah 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 wah.
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
Will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Razat Khan is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust.
Not with that underbite.
Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes. And the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals. Yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Razat Khan hangs in the balance. We have company.
We have company.
I am ready.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Friendly company? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, I was gonna say, they're not gonna make me fight as a Stinian again, are they? If Mivan fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Whatever are we to do? Gods have mercy. You must try to stay calm, Matsuya. I will cross my arms at you. But how can I at a time like this? They could be dead. So, if I allow myself to be overcome by this fear, I too might become a beast? I'm not sure I understand, but I will do my best. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? Well, yes and no. We found one, he's dead. And the other one, who knows where she is. So we're doing great. I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Well, dead one, you know where he is at least. Yeah. I stopped him from becoming a monster. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Alize and I will patrol the area to search for more beasts. Would you and Matsuya speak with Elder Yeruvit? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you're able. We will save Mevan and her child. We can do that much for Karasaf. Nodders. Nodders. Sure. Sure. I'm heartened to see you both safe, but what of the family? We found Karasaf, but he... Say no more, I understand. We've lost another of our dear friends. Karasaf may be gone, but there's still hope for Mevan and their child. Please find them, I beg of you. So next week I'm gonna be on vacation, might not see anyone. My vacation is the week of Halloween. I'm excited. I'm gonna stay at home and play Final Fantasy. Not taking your laptop? Well, go ahead. Unplug. Chill. And if in your search you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. Visiting your mommy? See, I don't have to worry about that because I still live with mine. I can visit her whenever I want. Apparently, I feel bad. She didn't come in to get a sleep shirt, so she slept in her dress because she didn't want to interrupt me while I was reading story stuff because she said I was so animatedly reading. I was like, Mother, you can come in here when I'm streaming. Just, you know, you'll probably scare the bejesus out of me. Like, it's fine. But she didn't want to mess with my flow, she said. Mine would hit me with a pillow and say, go to sleep. No, my mother understands my sleeping habits because I've had them forever. Forever. Come, let us rejoin your friends at once. But she also stayed up late because she was watching... I don't know what show she was watching. Love Island? Something like that. One of them, their shows. So. Oh god. My mom loves that shit. It's funny because she's not even like that type of person, but she loves to watch. I mean, she watches The Bachelor, she watches The Bachelorette. She's into shows like that. I'm pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. Have you seen that new one Netflix is gonna release with people dressed like really creepy animals? Thou canst grant thyself entry to my chambers, mother. They aren't even my chambers, it's just, the den, basically. I just have my computer set up, my work and personal computer, my 2 monitors. Right next to me is the door to the garage. The other side of me is the laundry room. Also, you guys can't see her, but on the other side of the room, in my dad's recliner, is Marshy. Even if I had a webcam, though, you couldn't see her because she made my dad make her a blankie fort. So she could be under the blankie, but also on the recliner. Very cute. So he didn't get to play his tank game today. The creepy animal bachelor. No. And with that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Matsuya? If we follow Xiroda south, we will arrive at Purusa, a temple. It is a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It is called Sexy Beast. Hold on, I need to look this up. Fuck off, GeForce. As soon as I clicked off of the game and started typing. And if it was phrase, I'd be like, okay, whatever, but no. Hold on, let me see. Ugh. Ugh. Oh god. No, that is... Oh my god, look at the fucking dolphin! Ugh. It feels like... It feels like something that you would watch around Halloween. Sexy Beast is basically The Masked Singer as a dating show. Yeah, no. What the fuck? The dolphin! Watch the whole trailer. That fucking dolphin, I just... What the fuck? Yeah, okay. Alright. I found out I would not date someone in a really scary fursuit. Same. I prefer the ones that are cute, actually. What the fuck? It's possible Mavans sought shelter there, and perhaps other villages as well. Villagers, not villages. Then it's settled. Matsuya, stay close to me, alright? You two take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well, we make for Purusa as quickly as we are able. With me! It feels like a Saturday Night Live skit. To be perfectly honest. Sure, fuck it. I help fight. I help. Because I want bicolored gemstones. Slice, dice. Kill! Foxy Cleopatra? Oh my god. Yay, I got some bicolored gemstones. Oh my god, she even has the afro. Yes, 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 yes. Anyone who has not watched the third Austin Powers movie doesn't know who Foxy Cleopatra is. It's Beyonce. Beyonce. Hello? Would you please let me stab you? Thank you. Die. Okay. Thank you. I thought I was done for. Mavan, she's a friend of mine too, but I've not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere trying to avoid the beasts. And with her child, gods, worry not for me. I can make my way back to the village on my own. She's too good for that film? I liked Austin Powers. Look, it was a dumb, fun time. And I watched them way too young. Way too young. But, you know, it is true. You don't realize how many adult jokes are in a movie until you're older. Because I caught some of them when I was younger, but not all of them. I still to wait. Perusa lies just up ahead, but something terrible has happened. The beasts have come, and many have already been killed. Alfino and Alice have gone to do what they can, but there are so many. More than I could count. Oh, bonk. You must be ready. Is it because I was talking about Austin Powers? But groovy. God, I can't unsee that dolphin's face. Ugh. I'm gonna have dolphin nightmares. Some monsters don't want to come to a party. They do not. They only know kill. Oh no! Sand is not sand without hating life. I don't know about hating life, just a bonk for the horny. It happens. Look, that's why I have that. That's why I have that. But it means we have to bonk you anytime you look at a girl? That's not true. You also have to bonk me when I look at a pretty boy. There are many times I have to be bonked. There's so many pretty boys in this game. I know. There are a lot of them. Only Zen in my life is the elf one. And bonk whenever there's an appearance of Twig. We're all doomed. Are you okay? They're fine. They're fine. We're gonna be running after with a mallet. It's true. I'm not gonna have any brain cells left. I only got the one. You gonna ask me for everything I have? Nodders. Fair. Fair enough. I mean, it's not like I really use it. Okay, alright. Now I gotta go back up. God damn. We're gonna be the bonk squad against Horny. Good luck. Y'all are gonna run out of points. Even Lala's been running out of points. Grungo bonk. there you are. How fare the others? Well, one of them turned, but then the other ones didn't, and maybe one of them is dead. I see. You seem to all the beasts in sight. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple. With these monkeys? Sounds like a bad idea.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Live footage of Lala Sand in the shadows.
Has anyone seen Mevan?
I mean, we could just hold up Dolphin Man images at you. That'll just give me nightmares. That Dolphin Man.
Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
Dolphin Man is coming for your eyes. Please no.
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
Dolphin Man is more scary than any 2022 horror film. I haven't seen any 2022 horror film, but I am inclined to agree.
My friends, this is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
Sounds great.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
God, she looks terrified.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevan, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
That was very impressive, what you did back there.
I love how your
Those
kitty
words
lolly
seem
look
to
is
resonate
really
with
standing
your
out.
people.
I mean, I'm just here wearing my spooky glam, chillin'. Bye, bait. I mean, villagers.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
You're easily upset, but you're a fisherman? How can you be upset when you're a fisherman? You're fishing.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
Fishing.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness,
Oh, Jesus.
seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Mom, you were so loud, you scared me. Jesus Christ. Mother jump scare.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Everywhere I go, I see his face. No. We got to hear Twig before. Do we get to hear Mama this time? No, I meant, Heidelin. That was the mom I was referring to. If I was talking about my own, I would have said, Mother! But, Jesus, Heidelin's so loud. Why was her, like, voice so much louder? And in a flashback... Mummy? Mother. Over there, my view is blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast! Extilda, go with Matsia and search along the river. Alfino and I will circle around from the south. Oh, okay. But there's gators. Or dials? I don't know if these are supposed to be alligators or crocodiles. I'll admit it. I don't know diddly squat. Wait. Oh shit. Oh fuck! There's a lookout point. Ow. You bitch. Fuck you. Hey, fuck you. This is my rock. Get off my rock. Fuck you. Gators, get off my rock. This is not a rock for you. Get here. Surely you have to get on it from the other side, right? No? Please? Please? Please, let me up. I can kind of see an edge. No! Fine. Fine. I didn't even want to go up there anyway. Dumb. Stupid. I'll come back when I can fly. God. Oh, there's another one here! Later, sucker. I must look out. Wow! Looks great. Okay, now to my destination. I'm looking. Hello? Beastie? Oh, there! Oh no. Oh no!
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Niven!
Don't, please!
Yeah, you show up! Oh god. Yeah, get him! Get his ass! Oh!
No! God have mercy!
Alfie No Debt got shreked. Don't worry, I'm a cat who can swim! Oh god, I have to... Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. She dropped baby. She dropped baby? She dropped baby. Mevin's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death no doubt came swiftly. Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Baby? Baby. Baby? Do babies sink? Hello? Hello? Let me click on the baby! You take the babe into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell, but she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Don't look at my skirt! Don't look at my skirt! It's still fresh! Baby apparently can breathe underwater? I don't think it can. Welp. It's fine, I have the baby. Somewhere. Don't ask me where. Teehee, it's a surprise. Teehee, haha. Don't ask me. I put the baby in my pocket. Did you find Mevin and the child? Well, Mevin's dead. Damn it all. And baby is, very wet. You have the child? Let me see her. Here you go. Have baby. Alfie, I think you're a little young to have a baby.
She's so cold, Alphino.
Our baby now.
The child is alert and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back.
Like pillars, true! My baby now.
Not now!
Matsia, take the child.
Any baby we save should also be an option to be our baby. True. I mean, I'm already adopting the children.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Mattia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
Drops baby now.
Right. I can do it.
It's just a baby.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
I will fight. Protect baby.
Steady. You know the way. No. No. Not you too. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark. No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged.
Oh no.
Every agony.
Hell yeah, I know that move. Estinian!
The divinity.
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Eats baby.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Haha.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
I mean, we could use another DPS. Estinian? Estinian?
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
He had some help from on high.
What, like divine aid?
You could say that.
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Mattia's aid.
Divinely handsome!
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone.
True, she is just, dead in the water.
She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband at least. Will you help me?
Oh, Estinian's gonna help too? Ah, we have both of them. We have done what we can. 'Tis for the villagers of Palaka's stand to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Mevan and Karasaf died as they lived, as themselves, and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think the day would come when even that smallest of solaces would be this comforting. Estinian! Oh! Tea! You're ready then? In that case, let's head to Palaka's stand. No doubt, Vitra is waiting for us. No doubt. Run by the— oh god, chat, you're so hungry. You're so hungry. I'm so sorry. We've had lots of cutscene action. Mesmerizing moths. It's those moths again. I don't want to fight the Morble. Or the Morble. Oh god. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Look at those gator dials. Yep. Vitra! Let me jump on your back! Aww, they wouldn't let me jump on his back. They wouldn't let me jump on his back. How come Estinian gets to? Let me. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Mattia returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavnir must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, every death another void that can never be filled. We who survive them must carry the weight of their memory, as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Karasaf and Mevin's babe is a child of Thavnir as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. Smiles. Oh, most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were it not for you, brave Matsia and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. Bum, 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 bum. I am Vitra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with Ahewan as my loyal servant. What? Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along? Nidhana, what are you doing here? Hi. Ah, yeah. Hi. I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need, and so I and several of my colleagues from the Great Work came to offer our services. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Mevin's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum. Yep. A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Ahewan's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemist that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors not only of Radzat Han, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this, their darkest hour. 'Twould seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Radzat Han fares. What will you do, scions? I don't know, have a sandwich? I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. She didn't even wait for us to answer. She just said, you're coming. I mean, alright. Okay. I would have said okay, but alright. Needs to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. Huh. I'm gonna zoom in so we don't get the aetheryte just passing by. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts, what in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thabnir? Oh, the final days. Any other questions? Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. Well, yeah, you know. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties, then. Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty, though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes, the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Nidhana. By all means, allow us to assist. I will pass out tea, I guess. While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you finish, look for me at the Wakeful Tirana. Estinian, come back! Okay. He didn't want to deliver tea. Look at them all lazing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I, for one, intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? Shut up and drink your tea. A cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It is precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there's any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. I'll do it. Oh look, there's a chocobo keep here now. Thank God the chocobo keep didn't turn into a monster, am I right? Tea time! Oh, there's traps! I am not a beast, for I cannot spring the trap. Wait, I know you. You were the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the future. But what future awaits us? How can Radzat Han hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. Shut up and drink some tea! A cup of chai? Well, if you insist. That aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we've faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as a people united. One day at a time, one step at a time. For that is all any of us can do. Yes, back to work, once I finish this cup. Thank you. Sometimes you just have to tell someone to shut up and drink their tea. You know? Hello? Anybody need tea in here? Hello? Who needs tea? Who needs tea? Oh, someone up there! Of course! Up here. Why are you standing on the wall? I'm sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him, and it's all I could do to run. All the while I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name. Have some tea. This is for me? We used to drink chai together often, shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same. For his memory, and for we who must remember. Drink your tea or else. You don't drink your tea, I'm gonna kick your shit in. So drink your tea! And calm down! Thank you for delivering the chai, Exolda. Did it help to lift the villagers' spirits? Yep. That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no signs of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Wowza! As you finish your deliveries, might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know what has become of Mevin and Karasaf's remains. Well, we left them because we don't know what to do with the bodies. Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they will be able to rest peacefully by each other's side. I and the people of Palakistan will perform the rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her, growing up without her parents, but I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid food, the fish I catch will help nourish her. You better give her more than fish, Matsuya. Lalazan is getting ready. Shield your head. I haven't done nothing horny in a few minutes. I think. Well, we finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup. I could almost believe there's a magic at work, how their tension fades with every sip. Let us pray that Palakistan has seen the last of those transformations, at least for now. They're still at risk, as every village in Thavnair like as not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Radzatan? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity. And I will do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies from Akiali. We have plenty to spare. Then let us find Estinian and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? The wakeful Torana, near the bridge at Radzatan, as I recall. Very well, then. Okay, bye! What's in a parent? Bye! I'll get to those quests eventually. I still have dungeons I need to unlock from Shadowbringers, I think, so I haven't unlocked things in a while. I'm, getting lazy. But it's fine. I just want to unlock more areas so I can craft. Whee! Hi. Alfino told me everything. Full glad am I to hear that people are safe. Likewise, you will be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. 'Twould seem you finished off the last of them. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thavnair. Fortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits our return to the city on Al-Zadal's path. Come. Okay? I do think it's funny that, Estinian is being forced to talk to Thancred. Through Link Pearl. Well. More food for chat. Don't forget. I don't care. I don't care which instance. I'm not trying to meet up with anybody. Hello, Thancred. It is good to see you safe. Given the skies, 'tis all too easy to fear the worst. I'm pleased to report that we've succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been felled, and the citizens are safe for now. I've also heard from the Radiant that an important proclamation will be made in the city square, though they said no more than that. Might you have any idea what this is about? Yeah, Vitra. So, Vitra's finally coming out from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To Megaduda, then! But before that, it would appear that word of the assembly has not yet reached all the citizens. If anyone along the way seems unaware, we'd best enlighten them. That sounds like a threat, Thancred. We better enlighten them. Are we gonna fight people? Also, can I attune yet? I'm gonna check. I should also be able to dink donk? Yep. Let me attune to the right. No! I still can't! Fuck. Excuse me. Excuse me, I need to dink donk. Asaba ping. I need to dink donk. You're all standing in front of the retainer bell. Oh, a tuna. A tuna! Of course. I'm out of ventures. Oh no. I forgot. 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 This sucks. This sucks. Because, I need to fucking... I'm going home. I'm going home! Size. Naked cat boy? Well, nobody put clothes on. That was a very nude-looking Rothgar. Hello? I need... Oh wait, here. Just gimme. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Now let's go suffer, shall we? As I have to go all the way back. Because I couldn't attune. It runs at Han. At least this is closer. Also, I love this mount. I love it. I absolutely adore this lizard. Look at how cute he is. No, stay away from me. Get away from me. He just looks like he'd be smooth, you know? Like if you pet the scales the right way. And also, bleh. He slide! Blah! I don't care. Take me to whichever instance. Okay, I'm back in instance 2. And I gotta run all the way back. Hi, Vankrid. Again. I got Dink Donk still. I ran out of ventures, you understand. You understand. God. Whoop. That's not what I meant. I was gonna press X so I could just freaking see. Okay, now I can send them out. Out you go. Now that I can pay you. Because, they don't do this for free. Not even my own cats. They expect to be paid. Hello, anyone who needs to be... Hello, child. Are the beasts all gone? I've been hiding, and I'm too scared to go out and look. Yeah, come talk to a dragon. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of those beasts was gonna eat me. I wonder where Varshan is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with the other people from the palace. Maybe I'll see him in the square. Oh, well... Yes? You will see him all right. But you may not recognize him. Twig! Hi, my baby boy. Oh, right to the garage, huh? No words for me? Okay. Boys. Leave me be, please. I swear to you, my flesh tastes absolutely terrible. I don't want to eat you. Oh, gods, what are you doing scaring me like that? If we're not quiet, those beasts will find us. They're gone. The square, you say? But that's where the satrap was killed. With my very eyes, I saw him crushed in that creature's maw. So many lives lost, such terrible carnage. The garage calls, people leave. True. And you say there's someone else who would lead Radz-at-Han in his stead? Whoever they are, if they say anything to sully the memory of our beloved satrap, I'll make them regret it. Well, okay. I'd like to see you try. I can see Graha, he's glowing. Bam, bam, bam. Hi, Raha. Hi, Raha. I hear you were able to bring the situation at Palaka's stand under control. Every life lost is a tragedy, but you should take pride in doing what you could. When I assumed command during the earlier panic, I did so instinctively and out of necessity. It was not my place to give orders, but I'm glad the people heeded them. But now they have need of a true leader, a magnanimous and just satrap who can guide them every step of the way. Fortunately, they are blessed with one such soul. If anyone can protect and guide them through this calamity, it is he. It is he! But 1 million lives lost is a statistic. True. Now my feet are getting cold because Twig opened the door to the garage. Mister? Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, hi Twig. Hi baby boy. Butt pat.
Look, someone's coming.
Come here. Yeah! Butt pats. Gets him every time, huh Twig? Huh, my baby boy. Yes, now he will hang out because I pat him on the butt. Oh! Why? He's my cat! I can pat him on the butt. Huh, Twig? Yes. Yes. He especially likes me to do it while he's eating. Sometimes he won't eat his food unless you pat him on the butt. Oh, my baby boy. You're such a silly boy. Yes. My baby boy. Yes. My boy. Cats are silly. Cats are silly. And Marshy's still in her little tent. Her little blankie fort. Butt pats now! It's true. So cute, Twig. Such a baby. Yes. A Twig. It's Varshan! Well, I guess that guy did get to see him, or that kid.
People of Radz-at-Han, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
What the fuck? Why would you say that?
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
True.
Many thanks.
A dragon!
Wow!
Yes, wave at the dragon.
People of Radzathan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
So far, the same thing he said at Palaka's stand.
'Tis as the Satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
Why are we standing so far apart?
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Favnir, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzathan to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already, yet so long as you live, the light of Radzathan will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it, over you, and lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together. So too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
Just one guy clapping.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azael's face.
Indeed.
Anyway. Here come these fucks.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the Satrap at once.
Four cheese, get out of here.
Father.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat-Han, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your Satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
Turn to the left.
I am Satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
Huh?
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days.
They already know.
'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago.
And you did a great job.
Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness.
Madness?
With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Radzat-Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavner. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
That's true. Midgar Silmar took them here. Specifically.
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Oh, hey, girl.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
What's up?
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palaka's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower?
Of course I do. Oh!
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place. You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive.
My flower.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
Alright. As far as we've come, and after all the horrors we've seen, there is still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be as Nidhana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension? And, if so, are we powerless to forestall it? Good question. Oh! Too far away. Greetings, honored scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency the Satrap. Brave scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here at Megaduda prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of mine appreciation, I have arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such are the words of Master Vitra. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Merid's Mehane. Again, I don't know how to pronounce that. Pray make your way there whenever your business here is done. We thank you for your kindness. Indeed, I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action, and that seems an ideal venue. Ah, and to you, Extilda Tayaka, there is someone we had hoped to introduce you to in particular. While I am loath to detain you further, might you spare a moment of your time? A personal invitation, knowing full well your services are in the highest demand right now? This must be important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. Who are you trying to... Are we going on a blind date? Huh? What's happening? Thank you, friend. Whenever you are ready, please join me in the Aetheryte Plaza. I shall go on ahead. You can't just set me up on a blind date when the world is ending. Come on. I already have so many boyfriends. I feel like the list is not done yet. You know? I mean... I feel like I'm gonna have more. I went the wrong way. Fuck. Sheet. Run. This way. This way. Through the doors. Charge! I went the wrong way. Who am I supposed to be meeting here? Oh. Why am I running away? Oh, because I went the wrong way. Access to the Aetheryte you see there has been restricted to a select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but it was deemed too dangerous to permit the free movement of visitors at a time of emergency, a risk we could not take. In light of recent developments, however, the Satrap has decided that such restrictions would only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. As such, I would encourage you to attune with the Aetheryte before proceeding along the corridor. Finally! Oh my god! Let me attune! I can finally attune. Jesus. Jesus! Oh yeah, finally a tuna! By the way, I got an email from Twitch saying that now my payout threshold is $50. So I will be getting paid this week. I'm pretty sure. Like the 15th. So I'm excited. I'm actually... So I already warned you all that any money that I get from streaming I was going to spend on Final Fantasy XIV. I'm also going to try to save some of it to get art commissioned. So, you know. Fun things. Hi, Zara! Fun things for me. Ah, you must be wondering what this place is. Not really. You stand in the Hall of the Radiant Host, from where our leadership oversees all of Radz-at-Han's military operations. Sundrop, our destination, lies just ahead. Special art, yeah! There's a commission in particular that I really want, but the artist might not open up commissions until like mid-November, so I have to save money for that at least and hope that I can get it because it's so fucking cute. It's so cute, I want to scream. So, I hope I can get it. Who am I meeting here? Who am I meeting here? Oh! Huh? Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... Oh, so you're the famous Exilda Tayaka, eh? I knew it the moment you stepped through the door. You've the look of one who's walked through hell. Shirabot, please, you're speaking to the Satrap's honored guest and a savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? He's pretty. I think this is a lady. I think these are Booba. What disrespect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here, or will be soon enough. More formally, then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us. Oh, great champion of Eorzea, scion of the Seventh Dawn, warrior of light, and all-around good egg, I'm sure. No wonder I thought he was pretty. Well, to be fair, there are a lot of pretty men in this game too, so... Who are you? Huh? A fool with too many scars and knees that ache in the winter. The name's Shirabat, and I attend to business here. As for what sort of business, how can I put it? Radzatan welcomes delegates from other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all of these officers are stationed here in Sundrop. The green hair with green clothes and the hair? This hair is not green. This is blonde hair with red tips. Huh? Zara, are you, by any chance, colorblind? Eyes. Okay. There's a green eye and a blue eye. Once again. Zara? It might also just be that, the game isn't as bright on Twitch as it is on my actual computer. But... I imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? We've got representatives from Doma. Yeah, I know Doma, he and Hot. Ul'Dan and Alamigo. I love Nanamo. Who do I... Noper's anim in windowed mode, not full screen, that's fair. I was trying to think of who I think is hot in Alamigo. I mean, Lisa's hot, but I don't know that I want to date her. You know what I mean? I feel like she's a sister. Limsa Lominsa? Gridania? They sent it here? And last, but never let it be said least, Ishgard. They're the eyes, ears, and mouths that bridge the distance between Radzatan and their respective homelands. We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. And wouldn't you know it, all of their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a woman in high demand, eh? But I've only ever been called colorblind by other colorblind people? Like your dad? That's interesting. Interesting. I'm definitely not colorblind. And so, would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. But I'm hungry. Okay, but I'm hungry. Can I at least have something to snack on? When he yells at you for not finding the green bucket and holds up a purple bucket? Huh? Are you a super taster? Do you hate bitter stuff? I hate bitter stuff. I don't like bitter or sour or tart. I only like sweet and salty. And umami. 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 Hi, the pet shop. I thank you for the report. The conditions under which men are turned to beasts, the etheric anomalies you've observed, you've given us much to consider. It is concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red. 'Tis contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as reports of the calamity here in Thavner reached the Grand Company of Eorzea and our far eastern allies, our leaders knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Karoshi, I thought I was the only one. What, getting a weeb kiss? Sorry, Zara. I mean, do you not remember the way Karoshi played Mass Effect? Karoshi a hoe. When available. Our agents were able to confirm that, for the time being, the skies burn only over the Bounty, including this island and Corvos. Karoshi is our slut. Alas, that is of little comfort. Aye, all throughout Allied lands there have been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts! Huh! From what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to that involving the merchant Khalzal. As was the case here, the victims underwent the change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies have yet to manifest beyond the Bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restriction. If anyone anywhere overcome by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here in Radzat Han, we've taken to calling the first to change, which tend to be the biggest, blasphemies. As fitting a name as any, to ensure clarity in future communications, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat to the best of our abilities. Well, each nation has assembled their own groups of elite soldiers to put these so-called blasphemies in their spawn as and when they appear. At the same time, they're doing all in their power to put the people's minds at ease and prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Just so, and it is for that very reason that we turn to you. Oh, you want me to go across the entire globe? All of Etheirys? Pray, lend us your strength and help us slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. Oh, that's a lot. Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. I should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics. What works well against one may serve you poorly against another. So before you go rushing off to save everyone's day, have a word with the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while you're tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? You've gained access to the role quest for Endwalker. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, melee DPS, physical range DPS, magical range DPS, and healer roles. To undertake these quests, speak with any of the delegates in Sundrop, and agree to help defeat the blasphemies that plague their respective homelands. My class quests! I found them! Oh, hell yeah, Gridania! Bitch! That's my home! Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah! I love that. I love that so much. Because you'd think that, I mean, let's think of where all the tanks are. Now kill them all. Wait, is that Peepo happy? Does it have a... It's got a little... He's got a lollipop and he's got a little bucket on his head. I love Halloween emotes. They're so silly. But anyway, Gladiator is in Ul'dah. Marauder is in Limsa. Is there any other starter tank, or is it just those two? Is there one in Gridania? That's a starter tank. I don't think so, right? Because Gridania has Lancer, Archer, Conjurer. And that's it, right? PPL is the best. It's got a little broom and a witch hat. I love that. Anyway, time to go see Con E. Hell yeah. I've come on behalf of the Twin Adders to enlist the aid of accomplished fighters. The small folk cower in their homes for fear of an unprecedented threat to the Twelveswood. A blasphemy! It strikes quickly and with deadly precision before returning to the shadows whence it came. Try as we might, we have yet to devise a means to track it, much less slay it. Several brave souls search for it even now, but their chances would improve greatly if they had a stout protector by their side. Judging by your reputation, I dare say you're precisely the woman we seek. What say you? Will you serve as the shield that stands between Gridania and certain doom? Protecting the realm is what I do. Rare Parrot is a ghost! That's scary. A ghost? I will take that as an enthusiastic yes. Make haste to the Adder's Nest and report to my superior. All Gridani shall pray for your success. Hell yeah, bitch. Hell yeah, bitch. People shake. Pray forgive Shirabat her rudeness. Yeah, so I thought. Confirmed. She is a lady. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it is simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You will be rejoining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to the Mehane? I have a terrible sense of direction. Truly, a remarkable weakness for such a well-traveled adventurer. Anyway, you can either use the Ethernet or go by foot via the Aetheryte Plaza. From there, cross through Balashan Bazaar and continue down the passage. You'll find yourself right in front of the Mehane. Mehane. When you arrive, pray request the drink of your choice. Mayreed says that tonight it's on the house. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all of the Radiant Host, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Radz-at-Han in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Ahewan's legacy and serve Master Vitra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. Why did it look like Baby Bun was smashing his face into the floor? Are you okay? Are you okay? My little mushroom buddy, are you okay? Don't smash your face against the floor. It's not good for you. Here. This away. That's right, it's where the hunt board is. Hello, my friends! My friends! Estinian against the wall as always. How was your meeting with the Radiant? I would love to hear more. Why is Alfie sitting by himself? I guess they saved a seat for me, but... Why is Alfie sitting by himself? Your candy or your life. But I don't have any candy. Okay, that's not true. I have some peanut M&Ms. Welcome. When the Satrap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise, to say the least. I mean, peanut M&Ms. I do like peanut M&Ms. They're tasty. By the way, I heard all about Kalzal from your friend Grahatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I do like Eminem. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are at Mayreed's treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? What drink do I want? Chat. A piping hot mug of chai, please. A glass of your finest local spirits, or water. Just water. None of these are my option. The wet one. They're all wet. They're drinks. The tea. The chai tea. The tea tea. It's like queso cheese. Cheese. Y'all have the chai. Fuck it. Water. Too late. Piping hot chai. As you wish, pray join your friends and I will bring you your drink. Bring me my drink. Wait, I want to sit. I want to sit. Thank you. I remember the first time I heard Eminem's first songs. Yeah, were you jamming? I remember when I first heard Eminem's first songs. I was at a childhood friend's house. The same childhood friend who introduced me to The Sims. And also, funnily enough, manga. And Eiffel 65. She introduced me to a lot of shit, actually. It's a shame that she grew up to be so bitchy. But, you know, it happens. Like, me too, but in a different way. I'm bitchy online. She was bitchy in person. I can't be bitchy in person. I'm afraid of people. But, you know, it's whatever. What you got, Ishtola? Aw, they made me stand up! That's so lame. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell? Well, you see, I'm going to talk directly to Grahatia. Our allies have sent military delegates. That's news to me. Mind sharing the details? Yes, I will gossip with you, Ishtola. Now I sit down. What the fuck? Why'd they make me stand up?
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Here's your order, friend.
Tanks.
May you find comfort in these dark times.
What is Graha drinking?
Where do we go from here?
There was a lime in it. Graha, are you drinking? Cats can't drink alcohol. Graha?
If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. Huh! I remembered the name!
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
Huh?
Elidibus.
Whoa! You wanna talk to Elidibus?
I sealed him in the White Horus site of the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there.
Huh. But will he want to speak with us? I mean, I did beat his ass. And he was kind of mad about it.
I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
I mean, that's true. Cool did it first. It would be an opportunity to look on the others as well. I can go see Reen.
Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
Which one was Elidibus? Elidibus was the one in the white robe, who was always fucking shit up. From, like, the very beginning.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight. That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Abreast.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to Harrius time and time again. But when they do, remember this.
Oh. Oh shit. Did y'all hear that, Chocobo? Remember this. Quit!
Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see.
Oh no. Don't say
Where
that.
beginning ends and end begins.
Emmett, don't say that. Remember this. Hold on, I need to see what the Chocobo was choking about. Oh no, it's this one. Shit, fuck. I don't have much time. I need to go to Central Thanalan. don't have a lot of time. Okay, 15... like 22-ish. It's like around 22 point. It's like around here-ish. Just in case you're wondering. This is for my sightseeing log. It said something very interesting. Okay, it's actually like here? Oh! I don't think that was it. I don't think that was it. Oh, there's... Oh, not that. It said to walk slowly off the cliff. But... Oh! Here? 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 It's not saying that there's a vista here, so I'm... question marks. Where the fuck? Where the fuck? Huh? Ah! Fuck. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the vista? Where? Okay, it's 15.9. But also... Here? Oh! Here! I did it. Hell yeah, bitch. That had to have been much harder without flying. I can only imagine how much that probably sucked without flying. I don't even want to think about it. Back to Radzatan. Oh yeah, turn off fucking RP walk. Are you done? 1 minute, 1 minute, 5 minutes. Hello, my friends. Hi. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? Probably. In that case, it's time we each attended to our tasks, and when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Reen. Tell her I miss her. Aww. Aww. I'm crying. Take this, Ixtilda, my spirit vessel. Oh? Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower systems in the umbilicus. If even the smallest fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ascensor Gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest, that I'm happy, hardships and all. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. Cries. I'm going home. I'm going home. I don't know when I have to have this completed by, but the sooner I start it, the better, to be honest. Also, you know, I just like visiting my home. My home! Also, I have jump. Look, that Lawless still here. That Lalafell is still being shady. The weather changed from apocalypse to sunny. Yeah. It's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Twig is snoring, so everything must be fine. I don't need that. Yes, I don't need this. This. Or these. No, I don't need this. Or that. Or any of these. Okay. Okay. Sun, Lemon, and Yako are done. The others are not done yet. Also, I should check on these guys because I did not check in on them at all yesterday. Oh. Ooh. Lancer, no. Elizin, no. The second one, at least. Was it yours? Yeah, crystal clusters. Take that. See, I like having her increased physical ability. No, I don't want his. Okay. I need to choose what to train them on. What's a good mission to send them on? If I do this one, they need more strength and more mental. This one, they only need more mental, but they need a lot more. Dink donk! I know, Twiggy is back. Well, Vivi is back. And Marshy is back. If I take you out, how much strength are we missing? A lot. I think I can do it with this team. We just need tactics. Let's train them in tactics. Oh, that's right. It decreases everything else. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Fuck it. I'm just gonna send them. I'm just gonna send them. Fuck it. If they succeed, they succeed. If they don't, whatever. Oh, Twig. He's snoring. He's snoring. He's such a sleepy boy. So sleepy. And he's got his paw on his face. Now whack him awake? No! Why would I do that to my poor baby boy? He is just a baby. A poor, sweet baby. Don't make me get Marshy to do it. Marshy is also passed out. So you can try, but, Well, speaking of Marshy, accidentally clicked on her. Out of order. Fine, then I whack you. What? Wow! How could you? How could you? I don't even have a crying face. How could you? Because like I mentioned before, I can't have the crying face with the marks on my face. I mean, I have over 10k points and the button was right there. It was actually very easy, surprisingly. How dare you? Someone's doing flips. Did you see that? What the fuck? Okay, alright. See ya. See you later. Unless you follow me? They're doing flips, but they're not on a boat. Okay. Well, have fun doing your flips. Hello. Our liaison at Radzat Han sent word of your arrival, but I can still scarcely believe our luck. Are you truly here to help us bring this wicked blasphemy to heel? Why wouldn't I, Then there is hope for us yet. I shall fetch the Elder Seedseer at once. She's leading the hunt, and I'm certain she'll be most eager to see you. Well, I would hope so. Connie! I love you. Full glad am I to welcome you in good health and good spirits, Ixolda. On behalf of all of Gridania, allow me to thank you for rising to our defense yet again. I'm doing flips too! Naughty! Naughty! Flippin' the bird! You'll forgive me for eschewing further formalities, as time is of the essence. I shall share with you what little we know of this elusive scourge. Following the events in Thavnair, we received a report that an unidentified man had fallen into fits on the road before transforming into a beast most foul. A blasphemy, we soon determined. Eyewitnesses to subsequent attacks spoke of patterns on its skin reminiscent of heavy chains, and thus we have named it Glepnir, for the creature of legend. It emerges from the brush without warning, bringing destruction and tragedy to those unfortunate enough to be near. Ere we can respond, it retreats into hiding, leaving no trace for us to follow. The elementals cry out for us to rid the forest of this wicked presence. Yet even if we tracked it to its lair, I fear besting the beast would be no simple matter. I'm so tired of these perfect faces. What do you mean? He's got blemishes. Oh! Hello? The wounds of Glepnir's victims are tainted by corruption. We can but conclude that the fiend's fangs, claws, and horns are all imbued with a powerful poison. The smallest scratch sends the afflicted into fits, and death soon follows. Besides, you'll see some imperfect faces when we fight blasphemies. Mayhap you know of the creeping death. The effects of Glepnir's vile poison bear more than a passing similarity to the symptoms of that deadly plague. It swept through the Twelves Wood many years ago. The sick found their skin covered in chain-like patterns and spent their final moments in excruciating pain. 'Twas long before I came to Gridania, but people still speak of it with dread. Is it true that the disease spared not a single hearer? Very nearly, yes. Before the remainder were taken, we were able to devise a cure from the Glimshroom. Slow though it was, the scars of this tragedy could then begin to heal. Glepnir threatens to reopen old wounds, I fear. Yet despite the similarities between the blasphemy's corruption and the creeping death's marks, it is unclear how these two phenomena are related, if at all.
Oh, big stretchy twig. Oh, my baby boy.
Yes, my boy.
Yeah, oh, my baby boy. You're so cute.
I get what Kuroshi's saying, though. It seems like all the good guys are perfect and most of the baddies are ugly. Have you been looking at all the baddies? There are people who are obsessed with Xenos. Obsessed. Both Conjury and White Magic have failed to abate the poison's spread. To confront Glepnir now would place our soldiers at risk of grievous injury. Oh, hello. Forgive me, Elder Seedseer, but this appears to be urgent. Crosses my arms. What? Again? Glepnir has struck once more in the North Shroud. The Whalers came too late to see the beast themselves, but the man it attacked yet lives. They are bringing him to Fallgourd Float as we speak. Then we must meet them there. Will you accompany us, Extolda? A Thielmare should be able to appraise us of the details upon our arrival. Okay. Okay, I guess. Huh? 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 I got a tell from someone saying, looking good. Huh? 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 Excuse me? That was what that noise was, by the way. Was me getting a tell. The bring. I don't know how to take compliments. I'm out of here. Elder Seedseer, you honor us with your presence. I cannot thank you enough for coming all this way. Given the dire circumstances, I would not leave this to another. Where is the wounded man? Outside of the bobbing cork, being attended to by one of our hearers. He's a capable healer, but I worry this is beyond his abilities. I shall do all in my power to aid him. I, in turn, may have need of assistance as well. I ask that you stay close. Both of you. Okay. What about chat? She didn't mention you, chat. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's fine. I mean, I tried. Hello? Wounded man? Are you dying? Oh. Oh my. It seems I can walk completely through you. He's dead. He's dead. I can walk completely through him. That's never a good sign. He's a hardy soul, but I'm utterly at a loss. While I manage to heal his wounds, the poison lingers. I fear the worst is yet to come. When I removed his clothes for treatment, I recognized the chains. If this is indeed the creeping death... Do not lose heart. I shall spare no effort. Rest for now. We may have need of your talents again ere long. Chigos, man, Chigos! A bloody swarm of them! Huh? That came from the East Gate. Chigos are known as carriers of the creeping death. The villagers are on edge. If they think the Vilekin harbingers of another plague, they may panic. Pray see to the Chigos. I shall remain here with the victim. Okay. Okay. I will deal with the bugs. I will deal with the bugs. I will swat them if I must. For that is what cats do. Panicky man. Hello. They were near Alder Springs, a whole swarm of them, like an army getting ready for war. Bringing the creeping death like as not. Folk have been dropping dead with no rhyme or reason, and I'm not about to join them, no sir. Came running back as fast as my legs could carry me. Cheetos do carry the creeping death, aka heart disease. Oh no! Not the Cheetos! Were you bitten? I will show you to a healer if so. Not a single hole that doesn't belong, you can be sure. Huh? You'd best do something about that swarm, though. Huh? Would that we could, but keeping the gate manned is our priority, and we have not the numbers to spare for a hunting party. By the time Whaler reinforcements arrive, it may be too late. We'll deal with the Chigos. The one who culls the greater number owes the other a flagon of ale. I commend your bravery. Godspeed, and don't get bitten. I'm a cat. I'm fine. Didn't they say it only killed hewers? I'm literally a cat girl, so... Not that I want to get bitten, mind you, but... Look at all these dang Bane mites. There's so many of them. What the fuck? There's so many. Oh, I hate them. They're basically mosquitoes. Die, mosquitoes. Giant mosquitoes. Kill! Chat! Kill! You okay? You okay, merchant? 12 be praised, and you! I've come bearing a cure for the creeping death, but it's of little use against actual death! Aye, that's why I've come. I'd heard tale of a man suffering from uncommon pains in Falgord Float. Since an opportunity for philanthropy and a touch of profit, I'll admit. But if what you say is true, his condition demands a much swifter pair of feet than mine. Could you bring the medicine to him in my stead? No need for payment this time, of course. Wow, what a stand-up guy! You saved my life, and one good turn deserves another. I only hope the cure works as well as purported. As for me, I'll be on my way, and give any Vilekin I spy a wide berth. Wide berth. Ha 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 ha. I don't know if I defeated more than he did. But I did get a cure, so that has to count for something. Right? That's gotta count for something. I don't want to buy him ale. I mean, I'm saving the goddamn world. I'll buy you ale if you live. Connie! Thank you for culling the Chigos. Alas, our patient's condition has yet to improve, and it is all we can do to keep him from succumbing to the poison. Here you go. I know this medicine. It was once used to treat the creeping death. Given his symptoms, it may well prove effective here as well. Hello, sir, you have the creeping death. Here's the antidote. It works upon the body quickly, as I recall. Hold on just a while longer, my friend. The medicine will soon relieve your pain. I don't... It hurts! It hurts! Ah! Why? Why? The man's shrieks die in his throat as his body is racked by violent convulsions. He then falls still and quiet, as if his breath was snatched from his chest. Jesus Christ. XII, have mercy. At the very least, his suffering is over. Had we been quicker to deliver the medicine, would he have lived? Nay, I think not. He was doomed from the moment the poison entered his blood, as will be others if we do not soon gain an understanding of our foe. He's dead now. Let this tragedy not be in vain, but serve as a lesson. Through the effects of Gleipnir's corruption resemble the creeping death, 'tis clear that the two share little else in common. The poison burns through the body more quickly than any disease. Too deadly is it to be borne by creatures so fragile as Chigos, or any other besides. Then that is one less possibility that people need fear. 'Tis a shame a life was lost, but this knowledge may help us ensure that others are not. Spread word, but do so with delicacy. In these troubled times, fear and despair can drive even the goodliest of souls to desperate ends. Gleipnir is the only blasphemy known to us in Gridania, for now. We must do our utmost to stop him from sowing further discord. Understood, Elder Seedseer. I'll give this man a proper burial before sharing what we've discovered. Nodders. Prage. Ascertaining Gleipnir's whereabouts is still a primary concern. Let us return to the Adder's Nest, for information shall be our most reliable weapon in the days ahead, and there is no better place to acquire it. Back home? Back home. Okay. Gleipnir has been cited in various locales, and though we are reviewing every report, we suspect most are erroneous. Fear has a way of making one jump at shadows. It will take some time before we have determined which reports merit a more involved investigation. Until then, I ask that you stay vigilant and keep your eyes peeled for any sign of the blasphemy. We have followed up on every report concerning Gleipnir, even those that beggared belief. The most promising suggest the blasphemy is currently stalking the South Shroud. We are to proceed there at once, for there is no telling when it might strike again. The Elder Seedseer is already en route to Roots Lake. Let us not keep her waiting. To the South Shroud. I'm just gonna teleport. Lazy. Lazy. Okay. Oh, I know this place. This is where one of her siblings is. See right there. It's Raya. And the Moogles. Ever does it hearten me to see your face, Exolda. What brings you to the 12's today? Considering the Amdapori horrors that were but recently in our midst, I would say that we fare rather well. The forest once again knows serenity, and we have you to thank for this. Brother E. Sumiyan continues his research of the ruins and the scars of the War of the Magi. We must not shrink from the horrors of history, lest we be doomed to repeat them. We're doing fine here, she says. Not knowing. She doesn't know. What, chat, you didn't want to jump over? She doesn't know, people giggle. That shit is going down. Yeah, you get those flies. Greetings, Exolda. As luck would have it, my sister Raya O frequents Camp Tranquil. We would do well to meet with her first, for she may have knowledge of this threat that can aid us in our search. Oh. Now I have to go talk to her. She's like, no, we're fine. And now... It has been too long, Raya-O. Kan-E, I was afraid this situation might force your arrival. Would that this reunion was under more joyous circumstances. And you are here to serve as protector to my sister, yes? I commend your courage. Gleipnir, like all blasphemies, is a fearsome foe that we must nevertheless rise to meet as one. Every moment is crucial, so let us dispense with further pleasantries. Have you received word of Gleipnir's whereabouts? I can't jump. I mean, same. I have. It recently ambushed a poor traveler who succumbed to his wounds soon thereafter. A tragic and increasingly common tale. No others in Camp Tranquil have come to harm, but some claim they feel a presence in the distant trees, staring at them with a malicious intensity. They struggle to find the courage to venture beyond the safety of the camp. While its victims exhibit symptoms reminiscent of the creeping death, Gleipnir's corruption seems only to affect those who have been assaulted by the blasphemy itself. We have yet to confirm a single instance of it spreading from one individual to another. That's somewhat reassuring, but it will provide little comfort to the people here, I think. If Gleipnir comes, any defense we mount will come at great cost. Those who fall wounded will invariably die. I'm at a loss, and the people under my care can see it. They grow tense and bicker amongst themselves. Some even accuse me of standing idly by while this monster roams free, as if I'm not doing all that I can. I apologize. Would that I had come to you sooner. Would that there were more I could offer you. Not every burden is yours to bear, Kan-E. She is right. It is the duty of all seed seers to face this threat. And so, we should do so together, with the aid of the elementals as well. Under different circumstances I would agree, but their strength has waned since the calamity, and I am reluctant to impose upon them. Indeed, when I open my thoughts to the elementals, I shudder to hear their distress. Once we have laid low the blasphemy, the elementals will be at peace. Well then, how do you propose we go about that? First, allow me to speak with the people here and assure them that all will be well, that Gridania's resolve to weather this storm remains steadfast. If Zeraphus had to rescue his girlfriend or a Slim Jim, you'd catch him at his girlfriend's funeral. I mean... Same, though. Catch me a Slim Jim. With a Slim Jim wrapper. It's been a long time since I've had a Slim Jim, to be honest. A long-ass time. No road is closed to those true of heart. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that you'd begin with an earnest and heartfelt appeal. For my part, I shall reach out to Arun. Perhaps together we can find a way to offer similar comfort to the elementals. I have no doubt we will require their assistance in the days ahead. Thank you, sister. May the 12 watch over and keep you both. May I trouble you to accompany me? The presence of a storied hero would surely lend credence to my claims that the people's difficulties will soon be at an end. Yeah, okay. While you attend to that, I shall gather what information I can from the wood whaler stationed here. Pray look for me at the camp proper when you have finished. He trusts me with Kan-E. Oh wait, he's following us. Never mind. I was like, wow! You're gonna let me and Con E be alone? Together? Now we are. Hey girl. If we are to convince the people that they need not live in fear of Glepnir, then my words alone may be insufficient. I do not comport myself as an imposing figure blessed with martial prowess, to say the least. You, on the other hand, are renowned as a peerless warrior who has triumphed in countless trials. Simply looking on your features fills me with confidence that this crisis too shall pass. You would do horrible things to Con E? Define horrible. What do you mean horrible? I'm pure. Excuse you. I'm pure and innocent and wholesome, obviously. To women. I pray you stay by my side, that those we speak with might be joyed by your presence. Connie is now accompanying you! Hey girl. Have you heard of her brother Con E. West? Oh my god. Seed seers are sitting pretty with their guards and finery. What do they care if a beastie's running amok? They'll be fine. That's why they're doing nothing while it hunts us. We would be fools to trust our lives to those what don't care a whit. Aye, past time we went south. At least in Ul'dah they don't pretend to look out for the common man. Huh! Elder Seedseer, I was just, I promise you that we are sparing no effort in our hunt for Glepnir. However, it will take time, and more may suffer before the beast is laid low. Nevertheless, I ask that you place your faith in me, if only for a while longer. I love the Twelveswood and her people with all my heart, and I will not let our enemy torment us forever. I understand. Man's gotta give voice to his worries from time to time, Nothing I want less than to abandon my home. I'll stick around. For now. For now? A distraught woman. A single scratch is enough to spell one's doom, they say. Nothing but to wait for death to come. How can we face a beast like that? Do not give in to despair, my friend. Know that I shall do all in my power to see us through this crisis. Hold fast to hope and encourage others to do so as well. I'll try, Elder Seedseer, I'll try. I know you've placed yourself at risk, leaving the safety of the city and coming here, and that means a lot to me and mine. I'll stay close to the Whalers and pray news of your triumph reaches us soon. Thank you. I promise that it will not be long. Restive man. I saw it, a gargantuan beast stalk in the woods with horns the size of my leg. What's to stop it from coming here to fill its belly? Glepnir will do no such thing, I swear. I shall see to it personally that the blasphemy does not come within a malm of this village. Keep heart, for brighter days lie ahead of us. Truly, Elder Seedseer? Perhaps I've let my imagination get the better of me. You're a beacon in these dark times. I pray you restore the peace soon. I shall, you can be certain. She's a bacon. Hey, yo, what up? Nikki Pure. Yeah, I'm pure. Will that be all for now, Elder Seedseer? It will. I have done what I can to quell the unrest, but so long as Glepnir lives, they will never be at peace. Sometimes simply lending an ear does wonders, as must be the case for the elementals. Yes? Have you met Elder Nutwatcher yet? No, I haven't. I mean... Nutwatcher, you say? Indeed, you are correct. Today was a welcome reminder of that truth, and an important step on our journey. Mayhap I should visit these settlements more often. Doubtless some here think me as distant as the elementals, so rarely do they see me in the outer reaches. You have served me admirably as protectors thus far, for which I am grateful. Yet until we have found and laid Glepnir low, I must continue to impose upon your goodwill. 'Tis no imposition, Elder Seedseer. You saved me on the killing fields of Cartno. My life is yours, now and always. Your life is your own to command, but I thank you for your words, and your conviction, which fills me with the confidence that the path we walk is true. Even if that path takes us far afield. Did I ever tell you that, when I was a young student, I would often steal into the woods with a dear friend of mine, much to the chagrin of our teacher? Oh? What friend would that be, Connie? Deep down, I suspect there's still a part of me that yearns to wander where I should not. Her necklace is a thick hamster. Can't unsee. It's Boo. Obviously. Uh-oh. Elder Seedseer, word from the border. We've got ourselves a right bloody mess by the sound of it. What has happened? Per your earlier instructions, the Whalers closed the road to all travel while we scour the wood for signs of Glepnir, but now a group of locals are demanding to be let through into Thanalan. They're terrified by the sound of it, screaming about the creeping death and gods know what else. Despair grips their hearts. If it consumes them wholly, then we may have yet more blasphemies to contend with. I will speak with them. Wild rumors fuel their panic, and with truth and compassion I will convince them to see reason and return to their homes. If anyone can, it's you, Elder Seedseer. We're doing our best to keep them calm for now, but my man's words painted a grim picture. I pray you make your way to the border as quickly as you can. Quickly, quickly! Quickly! Oh. Whee! Do you think this will scare them? This mount? Yep. A flying eyeball with teeth? Hello. I'm here. Don't worry, I'm here. Let us through, damn you! We're standing here while the creeping death nips at our heels. You're telling us to die! Those rumors are false. The Elder Seedseer herself sent word that the creeping death is not responsible for the recent incidents. You mustn't surrender to panic. Return to your homes while we deal with the threat and pay no heed to baseless stories. Stories? Stories? I've seen the dead with my own eyes. Don't tell me what is and isn't true. Hearken to me, my friends. I come before you now to assure you that the creeping death has not returned. Only those who have been wounded by Glepnir are in danger, and so I beseech you to take shelter in your homes until the threat has passed. Glepnir, the beast I saw in the wood? We have to run. It could have followed us. You saw him? Where? Not far from here. Those glistening horns, those terrible chains, reaching out to drag you down to the seventh hell. We ran and never looked back. But don't worry, it didn't catch any of us. No one's marked, see? That means we're safe, right? But say we weren't quite fast enough. What then? Its horns and claws are where the poison resides, and even a scratch would be cause for concern. Yeah, he got scratched. Even a little scratch. Then it's too late for me? Is that why my body feels like it's on fire? You told me the branches tripped you up. You said that's how it happened. You said! Oh, heavenly winds, guide us to the font of strength. May we drink from it and be made whole. I don't feel any better. Do it again. Do it again! It hurts. Help me. Conjuring has no effect. There can be no mistake. This is Glepnir's doing. Even so, I ask that you do not lose heart. Stay strong, for if we surrender to fear, the beast has already won. No, I don't want to die. Please, help me. Uh-oh. Get back. You said it wasn't. Why? Why? Liar, liars, all of you. None of us are safe. None of us will. Ah! Despair made manifest. 12 for Fend. Is there naught that can be done for these poor souls? Nope. Nope. Not but one thing I know. I know. We must lay them to rest. Contain the threat. What, is Connie gonna fight? Holy shit. Is she gonna fight? Have a snack, chat. You're under attack. Sorry. Sorry. She didn't do anything. Sighs. Just stood there with her staff out. They are at peace. Would that it had not come to this. I was powerless to prevent it. You did all you could, Elder Seedseer. Is that what's going to happen to us? Is there no hope? What you witnessed was the fate of those who fall to deepest despair. It feeds upon grief and anguish, and is more deadly than Glepnir itself. But as I swore to you that we shall defeat the blasphemy that haunts our homeland, so too do I swear that despair will not be the end of us. Keep the faith and look to the horizon, for brighter days will come. As you say, Elder Seedseer, as you say. Glepnir is not here, and so you are free to return to your homes. I but urge you to take care on the path back. We will, Elder Seedseer. This storm has passed, but a darker tempest roils in the distance. So long as the specter of despair looms, the people will struggle to take any words of comfort to heart. We will see more tragedies like this. The elementals, too, cry out for a solution. The longer we struggle to resolve this crisis, the more innocent lives we put at risk. Raya-O said we would need to turn to the elementals for assistance, and I know now that she was right, and so I will seek audience with the Great One. However, there are preparations I must attend to first. I shall make the proper ablutions at the Lotus Stand. Pray return to the Adder's Nest and await my summons. I need to stop messing with my tooth. It's starting to hurt. Oh no. Definitely stop. I also do that sometimes. Or if I know I have a tooth that's like sore or something, I won't stop bugging it. And that just makes it worse. Yep, just makes it worse. It does. Despite our best efforts, we've been unable to prevent further loss of life. I foresee even greater hardship ahead. As we press on, we mustn't forget the words of the Elder Seedseer. We must strive to remain undaunted in the face of despair. But it's so hard to stop. It is! I know. I understand. Trust me. I almost have to sleep to leave it alone. Understandable. She is preparing for her communion with the Great One. When the time is right, she will call upon us both. Until then, my friend, stay strong. Okay, I'm ready. The situation has worsened since last we spoke. Oh good, in the 2 seconds? Gleipnir grows bolder in his attacks, and the conjurers are spread thin in their efforts to attend the victims. Moreover, we are no closer to finding a means to counteract the blasphemy's poison. With no choice but to wait until death claims them, some are overwhelmed by hopelessness, becoming mad beasts that lash out at their former countrymen. Such tragedies are all too easily beget further tragedy, as bereaved loved ones are in turn overcome and share the same horrid fate. The people speak of these incidents in hushed whispers, afraid that any moment a monster might appear within their midst. We gotta kill him! I remember I went in for a dental emergency once because I messed with my one tooth so much because something was stuck in it. Oof. I know for a while, I had a pain that wasn't, it was like behind one of my back teeth where my wisdom teeth used to be. But, you know, I thought, fuck, it's a cavity. Turns out there was food stuck in the hole. Who knows how long it was stuck in there, and I hate that, but once it was out, my mouth felt better. So, hate having holes in my mouth. But needed to get those wisdom teeth out. A surprise snack! I didn't even get to eat it! I don't know what it was! Indeed, let us hope that the Elder Seedseer's efforts to enlist the aid of the elementals are successful, and that united we may at last cleanse the Twelveswood of this evil once and for all. Barf. Urgent news, Extolda. Gleipnir has ambushed a party of wood whalers. They are engaged with the blasphemy near the Guardian Tree, where the Great One slumbers. This bodes ill. Has it divined the Elder Seedseer's intent? Is it attempting to prevent her from communing with the elementals? Bah, in any event, we cannot let Gleipnir harm the tree. The Elder Seedseer bade us to rendezvous with her at Sorrel Haven. Haven. We leave at once. We leave at once! Oh, I can just, like, go there. Oh, right. From this gatekeeper. Let me through the White Wolf Gate. I remember because you had to... I can't even remember what you had to do, but you had to do something to be able to have permission to go through this gate. Which was like, what the fuck? Why do I need permission? Why do I need permission? Don't you know who I am? Don't you know who I am? I'm a cat girl. Let me through. Battered arms and armor are strewn across the ground, but there's no other trace of man or blasphemy. That's not good. You leave Chad alone. You big bullies. Yeah, kick him, Chet. He bit my butt. No. Not the butt. I see. I think I know what happened here, though I pray that I'm wrong. There's no sign of the wood whalers save their arms and armor. Seasoned warriors would never cast aside their equipment, but here it lies, and I see not a single body In the face of certain death, even the bravest among us can succumb to despair. Before the blasphemy's poison took them, they transformed. Gleipnir could not have gone far. He may be watching us even now. Be on your guard. The air is thick with corruption. If the Wood Whalers succumb to a man, then we can expect a hard fight. What? Huh? If they succumb to a man? Though I dread the thought of hurting our brave soldiers, we cannot allow the creatures they have become to roam free. Let us form 2 groups to more quickly track down and cull the beasts. Once we have finished, we shall regroup under the boughs of the guardian tree. To a man is like saying to the last person. Oh, I see. To the last man, basically. Like saying basically all of them. I see. That makes more sense. That makes way more sense. Hello, beasties? Yeah, that way of saying it is more olden-like, but they put a lot of old speech in this game. They do. They do. Beast! You leave Chad alone. Yeah, you peck him in the butt. Kick him in the butt. Chat kicks Beast in butt. Lindworm! Guy here. Guy here. Thanks for the sinnow. The sinew. I love it. I once spent a very long time murdering these lindworms. Early on in my crafting, because I needed their skin to make leather. It happens a lot. Being a leather worker means you gotta murder a lot. Unless you know, buy it from people. But I liked gathering by myself. Why do I know this? I can't even remember what I read that had all these speech patterns, but I used to read a lot of high fantasy. I mean, that'll do it. For some reason, high fantasy is all about ye olde speech. Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep my voice is gone up above in my head instead of going under. Anyone? Anyone? You've laid to rest the last of the turned whalers. Reunite with your companions at Evershade. Hell yeah, behemoth. Instead, I'm going under. Bam, 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 bam. Sweet, my headphones charged. For work. Our work is done, then. The loss of so many brave souls is tragic, but now they are at peace, and the guardian tree is safe. Let us take comfort in that. I but pray that the Great One will hear my plea. Ugh, when will this not stop? For me, never. because I have allergies, and then it gets cold, and then I have allergies again. Hi, Twig. I did turn up my waterbed a little, though, because it's been getting colder. So I can finally turn up the heat on my waterbed just a little bit. Yeah, but I don't have allergies, at least to nature. Are you allergic to dust? Because I am allergic to dust and pollen and grass. I don't know what else. And I've been sick since Sunday. Boo, sickness. I but pray that the Great One will hear my plea. Nodders. Ah! Oh, there's seeds here. Are you hurt? The Great One is filled with fear, an all-consuming fear unlike any I have ever felt. It spoke unto me, and its words were clarion. Drive the evil away. Drive the evil away. It can think of naught else, and so we will not receive the aid we seek, not until we can dispel the dread that claws at the forest's very heart. No, this was our last hope. Do you hear that? We are not alone. Welcome the evil and slay the living. Got it! No! Oh god, here it comes. Oh shit, it looks like Behemoth. There can be no mistake. This is the profane beast, the blasphemy that has mired the Twelveswood in despair. Gleipnir. Stay back! It makes for the Guardian Tree. We must stop it. The poison, you mustn't let it touch you. Such fearsome strength. Ugh. Why did it stand up on its hind legs? Oh no, why the echo now? In accordance with our covenant, we, Pagel, have been blessed by the elementals. From the moment we are chosen, we are bound to act as mediators between man and nature. The most skilled among us are honored as seedseers, and it is their duty to guide Gridania through times both poor and prosperous. I cannot say which of you will be found more worthy. In my estimation, you both have the potential to become seedseers. Of that, I become more certain by the day. Ooh. But I don't want to be a seedseer. I never wanted to be a Pagel either. I never asked for any of this. Why can't I live a normal life like everyone else? How come I don't get to grow old? Why was I cursed with these ugly horns? I like them, and maybe we didn't choose to be born this way, but I don't think it makes us that different from everyone else. It's a rare gift, a blessing even, and if we can use it to help others, then we should. Don't give up on becoming a seed seer, Connie. We'd all be worse for it. A blessing. I never thought of it that way. I suppose I just hated not having a choice, but maybe you're right. This is baby Connie! Holy shit. Demon children. No, it's Connie! Connie. Connie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Connie? She got wet. I don't know what her cloak is made of, but it's gotta suck to get wet. The matron is merciful. The elder seer has fallen unconscious, but is otherwise unharmed. The blasphemy must not have touched her, for I do not see the telltale mark of poison. Still, I am no healer, and she should be looked after by those who are. I shall carry her back to Gridania. She gets near you and she gets wet, you say? That's not what I said. I just said she was wet. We must leave before Gleipnir returns. Await me at the Adder's Nest. Oh! Bunk. Oh, good. They brought me back. I didn't have to teleport. Allow me to thank you again for your assistance. The Elder Seedseer has been delivered into the care of Sumiyan, and by the grace of the elementals will she make a full recovery. In fact, she's already regained consciousness, but is not yet allowed to receive visitors. We can but wait for now. God damn it, I was useless. I could do nothing while the Elder Seedseer faced Gleipnir alone. I was to be her shield. That I stand before you while she lies abed is proof of my failure. Well, she's still alive, and she still requires your protection. You truly are the hero of whom the bards sing, aren't you? You've suffered terrible trials, yet still you stand tall and resolute. I'm so tired, but I got an appointment to pick up inlays for your shoes. Poggers. Poggers! Wait, you wear shoes? You leave your house and go places? Oh, what? Couldn't be me. Thank you for your counsel. How close I came to forgetting the lessons of my past. I wear shoes once a week. If I have to. I've spoken of it to few, truth be told. It brings me shame to recall it. Me IRL. Pee-pee walk. I can't believe it. I fought at Cartano, not as a soldier of the Eorzean Alliance, but as a conscript in the Garlean Imperial Army. Clad in armor and magitac, another drop in the sea of pitiless metal. You grow numb to the violence and the killing out of necessity. It becomes routine. You work to earn your next meal. But then the moon shattered and the dragon emerged, and when the dust had settled, I was another body clinging to life amongst the fallen. I remember staring at the burning sun above, growing weaker, wondering if the heat or an Eorzean's blade would finish the job. But it wasn't death that came, but salvation. I was delivered from my well-earned fate by the Elder Seedseer. She deigned to save a man who once barred steel against her people. Her kindness didn't end there. Once my wounds had healed, she welcomed me with open arms. Never did she regard me with distrust, nor did she ever make me feel obliged to repay my debt. She fought not to take life, but to safeguard it. Through our friendship, I came to see the wisdom in that distinction, and pledged my remaining years to her service. 'Twould have accomplished nothing to throw myself against Glepnir in vain, and even if there was profit to be found in the sacrifice, she would not abide it. Your words serve to remind me of this. We will defeat the blasphemy, aye, but we will do so without forsaking that which we hold dear. This I swear! By the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. And I swear. Those nails. Yeah, what about... Oh. It's him. The naked cat man. Extolda, the elder Seedseer has grown strong enough to receive visitors. Come, we must go to Stillglade Fane at once. At once. Oh, I have to go to the thing. Fuck. I know Gridania like the back of my hand, I say as I forget where the Conjurer's Guild is. Help. Stuck. Stuck in fence. To be fair, I only ever have to go here for story reasons. Which I guess is still true now. Go quietly within these caverns. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Hey, boy. Oh. Connie! Elder Seedseer, fills my heart with joy to see you in better health. I'm gladdened by your presence as well, my friend, and lest you wonder, know that the Conjurers found no trace of the poison in my humors. If you are ready, I would resume our search for Glepnir. They may be up to the task, but you are not. 'Tis one thing to engage in conversation, quite another to go gallivanting about the Twelveswood hunting a blasphemy. See you tomorrow, friends. Bye, Karoshi! Get those inlays for your shoes. I am aware you are a conjurer of surpassing skill, and would not presume to gainsay your judgment, but have my wounds not healed? Those visible to the naked eye, perhaps. I worry that the strain of your communion with the Great One has taken a toll on you in ways we may struggle to perceive. Bye, Karoshi. The Great One is a being of purest ether, and you are exposed to its unbridled despair, its raw terror. There may be consequences. I am aware of that, but Glepnir must be stopped. Until the blasphemy is laid low, people will continue to die. How am I to carry out my duties cloistered here? How am I to deliver the forest and its people from this despair? 'Tis your duties that demand you remain. I understand your frustration, but if you were to fall in battle, if your guiding light you bear were to fade, then all Gridania would be lost. Rest, Connie. Rest and gather your strength so that when the time comes, you are fit to do what must be done. In the meantime, trust in your allies. You are right. I was AFK when he left. Oh no! That said, I see no reason I cannot join in planning our next step. As you said before, our conversation is quite unlike gallivanting about on a hunt. Our encounter with Glepnir has made it plain that we cannot hope to triumph over it as we are. Only with the Great One's power can we achieve victory. When the 7th Umbral Calamity was nigh, the Great One committed a portion of its boundless strength to extend a barrier over heaven and earth, the Ermin Hedge. Thus was the Twelveswood spared the worst. If we could convince it again to lend us... even a small measure of that power, we would not fear the poison. Therefore, I believe we should pour our efforts into placating the elementals that we might earn their favor. We must make your voice heard then, yes? Yes? Indeed, we must find a way to assure the Great One of our good intentions, to remind it that we labor not for its destruction, but its salvation. I think, too, that we must gain a greater understanding of what drives Gleipnir. It seems to bear a resentment towards the elementals, the Great One in particular. Why? I have pondered this question myself. Lingering memories of the person Gleipnir once was may be responsible. Reports from Radzit Han suggest that this is likely the case, in fact. If we could but ascertain the original identity of the blasphemy. But where are we to even begin with our investigation? I know! Me! Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. You were granted a vision of Gleipnir's past, and I was there? Then I may know who he is. Or was. As do I, the boy who trained along Khan E in her youth. Ashura Supin. Ashura Shupin? None of these sound correct. Soupy soupy. After all these years, is this what became of him? Ah, you mentioned him briefly before. Were you close? Nodders. Asura was Pajali like me, but he had never known his parents and devoted himself wholly to his studies. Soupy soup. He embraced the role the forest had bestowed upon him, and truth be told, was a much better student than I ever was. A fair assessment. Despite your esteemed heritage, you never took to my lessons as well as he, ever dreaming of the outside world. Stealing off into the woods more times than I can count. I could not keep watch over you at all hours, not even if I tried. The Elder Seedseer, a rebellious spirit? I can scarce imagine it. I resented being a Pajal. It was inconceivable to me that I could not live among the others, and I did not scruple to express my misgivings to Isumiyan at every opportunity. Isura was a pillar of constant support. It was thanks to his encouragement that I at last embraced my destiny and resolved to use my gifts for the greater good. We would become Seedseers together, I believed, until one fateful day, when we were gathering herbs in the forest at Isumiyan's behest, we met a wanderer hailing from a distant land who told us his beloved was with child and that he had traveled to Gridania to beseech the Great One for a painless birth. He asked us to guide him to the guardian tree. However, entry into such sacred places was not ours to permit, and there was something odd about his demeanor besides. With regret, I refused him, but Isura was loath to turn away a goodly stranger in need. He agreed to guide the man, despite my protestations. I ran to Isumiyan as fast as I could, and together we made haste to the guardian tree. We found the man motionless on the ground, having succumbed to the Great One's rage, and next to him was Isura, alive but unconscious. In time he recovered and related the whole story. In truth, the man had been an adventurer, a seeker of wealth and glory, and as he had knelt to make false supplications, he lunged forward to tear a branch from the guardian tree. He was yet a child, and Isura had no inkling of the darkness that could dwell within men's hearts. He learned the lesson that day, but the price he paid for it was great indeed. The Great One stripped Isura of his horns, and with them the right to call himself a Pajal. I was forced to expel him from the fane. I never saw him again, nor heard a word of what had become of him. Though not for lack of trying. Despite his hardships, did he remain in the Twelveswood all this time, I wonder? He dreamed of naught else but becoming Seedseer, of a life in service to the people in the forest. He knew the weight of the responsibility and was eager to bear it. But he was deprived of that purpose by the very elementals he loved, and yet he did not lose that will to serve, I suspect, and instead resolved to watch over the Twelveswood in his own way. I shudder to think what could have hastened his transformation into Gleipnir, as if his life was not harsh enough. In our final conversation, Isura confided in me that he would search for a means to calm the Great One's rage and earn absolution. To that end, he said he would seek the counsel of the Mughals. They have called the Twelveswood home for far longer than we have, and so none are more like to have knowledge of its most hidden workings. That comes as no surprise. He would not give up so easily on his dream. Even if the Mughals know naught of Isura, they may be able to help us in other ways. Will you travel to the Bramble Patch in my stead, Extolda? I have faith they will accept you with their characteristic aplomb. Leave it to me, stabs my own chest. With my claws. Leave it to me! Ow. Ow. God. My voice is gonna give out. There's so much reading. My voice! Good thing I don't have to talk at work. Imagine talking at work. Muggles? Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. See, I can't even Moogle noise. Huh, quite a peculiar face you have, Kupo. Familiar, too. You wouldn't be the selfsame warrior who gave the legendary Moogles Guard what for, would you? Extolda, was it? Yep, it's me. Aha, it's an honor to meet you. Allow me to thank you personally for bringing that silliness to an end. Puckwa Pika's the name. What brings you to our neck of the Twelveswood? Why, what a pleasant coincidence. We were just discussing how we ought to go about calming the elementals, Kupo. That blasphemy with the dreadful horns has got them on edge, and for good reason. I've had to ask my personal guard here to sleep with one eye open. In case you haven't noticed, the beast corruption has been spreading all throughout the woods. Needless to say, we've all got to stand up and put the Twelveswood to rights. Raya O suggested that the Moogles contribute by scouring the forest for even the smallest signs of taint. Got to cleanse it before it gets out of hand, you know? Difficulty and time-consuming work, but if it's in service to the forest, then we'd gladly do it, Kupo. Hey, I know you. You're the adventurer who gave me some of my finest scars. Cupty Coop of the Moogles Guard. No hard feelings about the whole Hail to the King Kupo bit, I hope? Not going to call for a rematch either, in case you're worried about that. Raya O and the others cured us of our tempering, and afterwards set us down for a stern lecture. No more calling upon good King Mogglemog the 12th for us. He may ever remain unsummoned in his royal grace and splendor. Good King Mogglemog. Indeed, and what better way to make up for past indiscretions than to serve the realm? Even now our kin scour every ilm of the Twelveswood, and we would be remiss not to do our part. We would be overjoyed to have a hero such as you helping us as well, if you're willing. Something tells me you have a sharp eye for the taint we seek to cleanse. Can we count on you, Kupo? I don't know what taint you think I can see, but, Your reputation for magnanimity is well deserved. Let's begin by moving to higher ground, that we may survey the area and locate any particularly nasty spots of blight. I mean, I'm not a white mage. Oh no? My internet? No? No? Fuck! Shit. Shit fuck. Why? Why? I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. I'm screaming right now. It's earlier than it was yesterday. What is happening? Hey, Xfinity, what the fuck? What is this? What is this nonsense? Tell me. Tell me. We're experiencing an outage. We'll have you back up and running by approximately 3:15 a.m. God damn it. God damn it. How do I see my... Let me go to my chat. God. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. God. I just want to play. Let me play. Please. That's so rude. The boy is innocent. It's probably gonna close. Or not, because sometimes Final Fantasy doesn't like to close. Welp. Welp. Ending it. Fine. Maybe.